Russia's forces launched 4 missiles against Zaporizhzhya, one of which was intercepted by Ukrainian air defenses, according to Zaporizhzhya military. Russia's forces launched 4 missiles against Zaporizhzhya, one of which was intercepted by Ukrainian air defenses, according to Zaporizhzhya Regional Military Administration. The regional administration claimed on Telegram that 1 person was killed and 3 others were injured in the attack. The missile attack was launched at roughly 5:13 a.m., according to the Zaporizhzhya Regional Military Administration, and it destroyed 62 buildings. Despite the fact that 1 Russian missile was shot down, the other 3 hit 2 city districts Shevchenkivsky and a commercial center in Oleksandrivsky. Moreover, according to the press department of Ukraine's National Guard, a Ukrainian soldier shot down the second aggressor plane in a month in the Zaporizhzhya region on Monday, May 23. He said that on May 23, while executing combat tasks in the Zaporizhzhya region for the second time in a month, a conscript of the Ukrainian National Guard inflicted devastating losses on the enemy. A well-aimed shot destroyed the occupying forces' aircraft Su-25, Grach, 6 killed in Severodonetsk in Russian shelling. As many as 6 civilians were killed by Russian shelling, informed a regional governor in eastern Ukraine. Luhansk region official Serhiy Haidai said another 8 people were injured in the city of Severodonetsk over the last 24 hours. It is to mention that Severodonetsk is at the key center of fighting in Ukraine's eastern industrial heartland of Donbas. Russia-Ukraine war. Despite the massive forces sent by Russian leadership in eastern Ukraine, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that the invaders recognize that the fight is futile. According to Zelensky, the situation in Donbass is currently extremely difficult. He claimed that the occupiers intend to destroy everything in Lyman, Popasna, Severodonetsk, and Sloviansk, but they are well aware that this war makes no sense for Russia and that their army has no strategic chance. Moreover, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen stated that Russia's decision to invade Ukraine will be a strategic failure. She declared that Ukraine must win the war it is fighting with Russia. Putin is treating millions of people not as human beings, but as faceless populations to be moved or controlled or set as a buffer between military forces, attempting to trample an entire nation's aspirations with tanks, she said at the World Economic Forum conference. Ukraine's special forces released video of kamikaze drone destroying Russian tanks. Watch. The military of war-torn Ukraine has published video footage of the special forces employing foreign-made kamikaze drones to attack Russian targets. In a key development amidst the raging war, the Ukrainian army, for the first time, posted video footage of the special forces employing foreign-made kamikaze drones to attack Russian targets. The drone, which was loaded with a heavy explosive, according to the Ukrainian military, caused severe damage to a Russian tank after it flew into it. Taking to Twitter, Ukraine Weapons Tracker published the video on Tuesday, identifying the drone in question as a Switchblade 300, which has been supplied by the United States. Furthermore, it claimed that the kamikaze drone or the suicide drone has destroyed the Russian T-72B3 tank with its crew on top. Moreover, the 44-second video, which has been recorded from an aerial viewpoint, shows Ukrainian Special Forces, SSO, utilizing the kamikaze drone to target, lock onto and fire at the tank. Following an enormous explosion, a massive column of white smoke can be witnessed in the video. Russia lost over 29,000 troops. The video of the Russian tank being destroyed comes at a time when Russia suffered significant losses in Ukraine. During the 3-month invasion, Russian troops are said to have suffered a large number of casualties. On May 24, Ukraine claimed that its armed forces have slain over 29,350 Russian servicemen since the onset of the invasion on February 24. The Ukrainian armed forces have claimed that the invaders have lost more than 1,302 tanks, 3,194 armored military vehicles, and 606 artillery systems, according to Kyiv Independent. Furthermore, Between February 24 and May 24, Moscow was hit by the loss of 201 multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, 93 anti-aircraft armaments, 205 fighter planes, more than 170 helicopters, 2,213 motor vehicles and fuel tankers, roughly 13 ships or boats, 480 unmanned aerial vehicles, 43 special equipment and 112 cruise missiles. According to Nexta, the armed forces of Ukraine claimed that the French Caesar howitzers are already at the front line. The new self-propelled weapons were swiftly mastered by Ukrainian artillerymen in just 2 to 3 hours, according to Commander-in-Chief Valery Zaluzhny. Besides Russia, Ukraine has also faced losses since Moscow invaded the war-torn country, and it is continuing to pay a high price. The number of Ukrainian troops killed in the battle is unclear, according to the Associated Press report, because the country does not disclose information. However, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, on the other hand, has claimed that up to 100 troops may be killed every day in the country's east.